Used to be a relatively rare occurrence. Here is national correspondent Catherine Harridge.
The spike in homegrown terrorism is undeniable. From the Fort Hood massacre, which killed 13 in November, to the failed car bomb in Times Square last month, at least 15 homegrown plots have been thwarted in the last 12 months. Based on intelligence documents, Homeland Security is focused on lone wolf or small cell attacks, which it hopes to prevent through community-based programs where tips are provided to local cops. But some Republicans say the department's plan to stop radicalization is being developed behind closed doors.
Well, we haven't been consulted. That's the bottom line. Congress has not been consulted with.
Congressman McCaul of Texas, along with Congressman Frank Wolf of Virginia, Peter King of New York, and Sue Myrick of North Carolina, wrote to the Homeland Security Secretary earlier this month. We are concerned about the development of policy that is based on poor research, flawed assumptions, and insufficient inquiry. A flawed policy could worsen our radicalization problem.
The UK model has some good aspects to it, but there are some others that are not so good. We're concerned that we're going to just take some cookie-cutter approach and apply it in the United States.
After the London subway and bus bombings, a British program put a heavy emphasis on tips from the community to local police. Those advising Homeland Security say a half-dozen community-based programs, both foreign and domestic, are being reviewed.
Who can disagree that we've got to prevent terrorism? And a key to doing that is to get into the heart of communities and enlist communities' help in figuring out who among them, who is that tiny minority who pose a threat to the United States.
What's ultimately adopted by Homeland Security could signal a significant shift in the way intelligence is gathered. While critics argue there has been no consultation with Congress so far, both sides in the debate agree that the department must get it right because homegrown terrorism is already here. Brett.
Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.
One congressman had a rather drastic solution in mind for a BP executive. We'll explain. And why the NRA and congressional Democrats are on